Welcome back to the house, and we're in episode 9 now. We picked up a fireplace this morning, found it on eBay, fit perfectly in the Fiat, and this is our first time down in about maybe 4 or 5 weeks since Mum and Dad came down. And since then, look at the update. The stairs, we can now just walk up the stairs instead of having to walk up ladders. Look at them. We haven't been able to walk upstairs in about 2-3 months. So that's a game changer. Well, we had a meeting, a kitchen meeting this morning to finalise design, and we just have to decide on the colour, which at the moment is red, but we've got until October to do that. It's the 16th of August, so plenty of time. Of course, missing a handrail at the moment. Oh look, and they've put in the cisterns.
This room is so tiny.
That's the beginning of a toilet. Look at all the piping. We had a sit down the other day to talk timelines, and it's looking like we'll probably push the move-in date back about a month and a half, 2 months. We're now thinking January. It was ideally going to be start of November. Get a shot of you descending the stairs for the first time.
Ready?
Give me glamour. Okay. Okay. Look at it. Ooh-wee. And you want to check something? Really quite nice. Our bull nose. Who'd have thought
We haven't got downstairs.
a piece of
yet.
wood could give you so much joy?
Ooh,
Not me.
careful with that one.
Times have changed.
They're not very steep, guys. No worry.
Look at this.
So that's where the toilet will be. Our minuscule boot room. Just gonna hang like 3 coats.
I know. Let's try and do a bit of a before and after, because a lot's changed. This is probably the space that's changed the most. What it looks like now. And insert a clip from a previous video of what it used to look like.
This will have no walls and it will all be open. She'll be able to see everything.
This is where the pantry is going to go. And now we can see the shape of that. We're envisioning a pantry under the stairs. Something like, I'll insert a picture of what we want it to look like in this space.
It's really not very deep at all though. So you literally open it and you won't be able to get all the way in. I don't know how you're going to get down there.
Or maybe it's a couple of doors. We've taken the front of a cabinet from the kitchen shop, and we're about to paint it the red that we think we're going to go for, just to see what it will look like in different lights.
At the same time, please.
Yeah,
On my phone.
of course. We've gone for, what's it called?
Incarnate red.
Incarnatine. Incarnadine? Incarnatine red.
Like that.
And it looks a little bit too pinky. That's like more orange though. We were hoping it was more of a deeper, like a darker red. We'll get another coat on and see if it changes. You got your steel toe caps on. Most important update of the day. New key ring, or new addition to the keys. Look at that. Am I officially a tradie if I have a tape measure on my keys? I am a tradie. I'm a trader. I'm a trader. Okay. Mine is just broken. Okay.
What are you putting here?
I don't know.
Wood. For our wood burner.
You? When you're misbehaving. I think biggest job of the afternoon is to move the fireplace from the car upstairs into our bedroom. So here she is. What's her name again?
Beryl.
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 She's about 150 years old.
So we're told. We could have been-
Supposedly, unless we were scammed. We got her from a man that's doing up a flat, and he's modernising it and didn't want a Victorian fireplace. Three. Nice. Nice. We've now just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 steps to go up. 1, 2, 3, up. Right.
1, 2, 3.
First flight of stairs done. Oh boy, sweaty work. I'll hold down as well so it takes some away. All those dodgers. Go.
Oh.
Done.
Yeah, I like it. Thank God.
Thanks, Darrow from
That's fine.
Carshalton.
I love the slanted roofing. So at the moment, from just
For the sink.
ballparking it,
Yeah?
I'm kind of thinking maybe it needs to be like even just here. A baby does not weigh more than 2 of me.
I don't weigh 2 of you.
You do.
I'm 85 kilos.
Yeah, baby's not 20 kilos, is it?
My baby will be. Be all head. Nice. The militia have arrived.
Yeah, does that look good?
Mm-hmm. Hang on, why am I the one wearing the jumper?
I don't know, you're crazy.
We've decided we're going to go for panelling for majority of the bathroom. This is where, so there'll be half and half panelling up until here. We'll then have the tiles for the shower going up until about here where the wall stops. From there, following the seam of the plasterboard all the way around, same height, we'll have half and half panelling. I just don't know whether it will look like too much of the wall. It is like 3/4 of the wall, but maybe that's all right. It is quite a short wall. Thought I'd get a bit romantic, put a little signature on the house that will hopefully stay there forever.
The natural daylight. Yeah, that's if a white light was on it. Okay, well, artificial light and a bit of daylight.
I like.
Yeah?
What do you guys think? Red?
It doesn't look as pink.
Comment down below, my subscriber, please.
Basically, your parents, your family, Nick and Millie,
Cam.
and Cameron.
Cam, comment down below whether you like the red
There's nothing to compare
for a
it to.
kitchen or suggest another colour. Main colours in discussion are red and green, but we've got green garden doors, so we don't want to overdo the green. Okay, we're now outside. We've just figured out the dimensions of the garden for the tiling, and I thought I'd show you the update. So we've lowered the manhole cover because we're going to eventually be lowering and levelling out all this ground here. So it's probably another foot, I would have thought, maybe half a foot of soil to be dug out. And then we'll have the lean-to shed. Don't know why I called it. I've never really called it a lean-to. Shed just here, and then there'll be a couple of steps just going up to in line with the end of the house. Not much has happened over here.
What are we going to do with this? And what's this doing?
This is going to be tiling as well.
What, over this?
Yeah.
They're the counter ones.
Doing one last check over of the sockets before it's too late and we can't change anything. Otherwise, I think we're ready to head back.
Then there was one going to be on one in there.
It's about 4 o'clock. And Emma's got a 16k to run tomorrow.
There's going to be the one in there.
Yes.
And then we do prep those.
And then,
My low voice. My low calm voice.
hi there.
Hi there.
What have you just done this morning?
I ran a half marathon.
Say it again.
I ran a half marathon.
Emma ran her half marathon. It's now 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks after the last clip. But we're back down after a big morning of running, and we've just come for a quick tour and update of what's happened. We've got some windows in. This is in the sitting room. Our windows that we've been waiting probably about 20, maybe 22, 23 weeks for. We did get told it would be about 16 weeks, but never mind. They're starting to be put in. The most significant change is now we have ceilings and walls, so you can no longer see through to the hallway. So we'll take you round and show you all the updates, because it's starting to look more like a house, thank God. Main entrance, walls up. We've had a bit of plastering done. This is the stairs, which you've already seen, and first bit of plastering for the hallway. We go through to the third bedroom / office. Again, one of our new windows, and plastering done. We've created a little bit of an alcove, partly because we'll need a heating manifold nestled in there, but also bookshelves or just shelves. Bathroom, the lights are, well, positioned. Unsure whether to keep this light, because we'll have the sink and mirror, and then 2 lights either side of the mirror, so we're not entirely sure whether we still need that. We've got 3 running down, 1, that's the extractor fan, and 3 running down, so we've got 6 in total, but maybe 5. Similar situation in the second bedroom, plasterboard and plastering, as well as the creation of this wardrobe / storage space. And then our bedroom. Windows, well, old windows, new windows yet to be put in, which look almost a little bit too big for that space, but we trust that they took the right measurements. And then our ensuite, it's pretty dark, but boarding is nearly finished. Here's one other thing we're trying to figure out at the moment. The stairway down to the kitchen is going to be quite dark at the moment as it is, because we've only got one spotlight at the top of the stairs. We've got stair level lights every 3rd stair, but nothing overhead. So we're wondering if we actually need to put another spotlight up there and direction it or point it down the stairs, or we do, or really, we do another spotlight up here, which at the moment there aren't any. Not sure why. And then this is the kitchen. Nothing too much has happened here. The chimney housing for the stove is now complete. And then we have our pantry that has, well, the space for the pantry has been created. This is what we've got. Apologies for the flickering lights. And that just about wraps up episode 9. We haven't really done too much in the way of manual labour, and I feel like we haven't really done any manual labour for the last 6 months. Every time we come down, there's something different. But I guess that's because we're living in London and an hour and a half away from the house. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in episode 10.